as being a creator, an analyst, a visionary, and having an idea to create something, right? And here it is, you take your idea and you take your idea and create something that's gonna help benefit you and others, right? And this is just an idea. And then you start to be analyzing. Then you create because it started from a vision. So now let's talk about a person that's just it's hard for them to find work. You know, you have to build from something, right? Now we're talking about people who ask about your idea and you give it to them and you don't even get paid for it. They don't even acknowledge you. They don't even say thank you. Sometimes they don't even let you be a part of. But yet you gave them an idea. And what happens if you take your idea and put it to use? What can you imagine from that? Can you put value to an idea? Because if you can, it'll start looking like this. The dance, the challenge, all these things. And then meanwhile, the infrastructure winds up being worth $300 billion. Yeah. About 12, 15 people that don't look like us are multi-billionaires, have yachts and mansions and boats and go on to invest in other companies, and they wind up buying basketball teams and influencing elections and being about all the real estate and all these other things. And we got to stop and think like, yo, we have to build the infrastructure of the things that we create first. That is why fan base is there. I'll say it again. If I was white, I would have not built this app. I would have not built this app without a white guy because there would be no need for another white person to build another social media platform that leverages black culture that doesn't give them anything. Two, if I did not know that the value of this platform could reach hundreds of billions of dollars, because I see it with my own eyes. Yeah. I see that ByteDance is worth about $340 billion. Instagram separated away from Meta's a $300 billion company. Meta's a $1.9 trillion company. And someone black needs to own an infrastructure that leverages our culture, that type of valuation, that type of wealth. And he ain't lying because, like I said, as a black culture, we always at the bottom of the barrel. But then we living in a society where black people build everything. You hear me? So why the struggle? But then you got the system keep on talking about what you can't do and what you can't have and how you be restricted. That's not good because that's not going to give me a leeway to come up to build. Like I told you, I've been experiencing credit department problems, loans. I can't get no loan. And why is all of this going on when I was able to uphold a bank history for over many years? I'm talking about over 10 years. I was able to accumulate money and interest over 10 years, over 20 years. I started out as 14 years old, started increasing and putting value into myself. So when you talking about I'm 42 now, never got a loan, never had a credit card, always went off of my own expenses because me being a black young woman was difficult for me. They made me work extra hard out here. But then my rewards was okay because I worked hard for that. It was a different story because it wasn't handed to me. I had to literally work hard to just to see a little bit of reward. And then not only one strings of income was working, I had to be a hustler, a diva at what I was doing. Because that money that they was giving me or I was making just wasn't enough. Economy still rising and my minimum wage is still there. Minimum wage ain't moving, but your milk and eggs still increasing. And it's okay for them to get free tax money and go ahead and enjoy their life while you trying to figure out how you can manage. So once again, when you come up with something that's beneficial for you and your family, why would it be taken away from you and given it to somebody else? Explain that.